When should somebody know who you are? That's a good question. Today we're going to talk about it on Monday Mentoring for Entrepreneurial Speakers. Let's say you're making a pitch and nobody knows who you are. When should they find out? Now, if you've seen any of my videos before, you know that I hate it when people say, "Hi, my name's Ray Engen, and it's great to be here today to be able to talk to you. What an honor it is to be able to talk to you. Fantastic that you're here." No, 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 no. You have to be concise, charming, charismatic, right there in the moment. They should already know who you are when you have to speak. So the best time to let people figure out who you are is before you have to pitch people. So you should be there early, if at all possible, and talk to the people that you're going to pitch to. Now, on Zoom, showing up early is better because here's why: it's harder to ignore a person than it is to ignore a presentation. If you show up when the thing starts or a minute before it starts, no one's going to know who you are. And then it's up to you to attract attention. And you're fighting with their cats, their kids, their TV, their phone, everything for your attention. It's much easier to have someone think, "Oh my God, this guy was great before the presentation. I wonder how his presentation's going to be," versus "Who's that guy? Who's that guy?" So let's back it up even before you're able to pitch, before you're able to give a presentation. If you cannot hold people in the palm of your hand at a barbecue with a compelling story, you're probably not the right person to pitch for your company. You need to be there for the numbers, but either get a coach or hire somebody else to pitch for you. Because it's make or break. Remember this. Here's the biggest mistake people make. You're not a white paper. You're a billboard. You're there to bring people in to hear, "Hey, really? Tell me more. Really? Tell me more." They want to know who you are, what you're doing fast. So pre-step one, if you can't hold people in the palm of your hand, get somebody who can and have them coach you, or have that person that can do that give the presentation for you. Give your deck. You be there to answer for the numbers part of it. You should be able to explain what your business does and who you are in under, I'd like to say 10 words or less, but I'll give you 10 seconds to do that. Don't go on and on and on, because step one is to get to step one. Don't say good morning. Don't say all these things. You need to be specific, relevant, and curious to get them to lean in, to want to know more about you and your company. And that's a quick tip for today. They have to like you. So your research should be, who the heck are you pitching to and what do they like? You need to be able to address that and be energetic, enthusiastic about the results of your product, not what it does. What does it do for the investor? They know you're going to lie about the money and they're going to trim it down, and don't worry about that. But just know your numbers inside and out. Your deck shouldn't be funny. I'm a big fan of humor in pitches, but I would let it to the pitch man to read the room and figure out what it is to say. So there's some couple quick tips about doing things. Now, this is usually Monday mentoring for entrepreneurial speakers. What I like to do is I like to give tips for people who would like to get paid speaking to help them get there faster. Also, if you are getting paid, I'd like to teach you a little bit more about how to get paid more. That's another episode here. But one of the biggest things that I want speakers to do that I don't see enough of, you ever have fog in your neighborhood? When there's fog in the neighborhood, you can't see anything. And drivers slow way down in the fog because they can't see where they're going. Well, that's just like goals. Goals clear the fog. And if you can't see where you're going, you'll never get there. So write out what it is you're trying to accomplish. What is the ultimate end game that you want? Who do you want to work with? Who is your target market? Don't say that you are there for everybody, because then you will be there for nobody. Pick a target market. Venture capitalists, pitch people, funeral parlor excitement. I don't know what it is, but be very specific with it. You have goals. People who manage, and you're managing yourself if you're a speaker, right? You need to have goals for yourself. Workers don't like goals. Managers love goals, because people who are in charge of their own companies look to the future and see success. People that work for you, if you give them goals, they look at that as a chance to fail and a chance to be judged. So there's a couple quick tips today. My name is Ray Engen. You should know that already. But get in touch with me. Go to kiwilive.com. Password is Zoom. There's a link to my calendar on there. It's a Calendly calendar. And let's talk about this thing. I am actively looking for 5 people before I raise the prices of my laser coaching workshops. So if you're interested in working with me for a year on a limited basis, I have 5 openings left, and I'm excited to first come, first serve. As soon as I get to 5, I'm raising the prices, and it'll never be this inexpensive again. So get on the call. Let's talk about that. I can show you what to do to get people to lean in when they listen to you. And I can also show you how to get to the people that are going to hire you to lean in for you. All right. There it is for today. I'll see you on Wednesday for the Wednesday workshop for entrepreneurial speakers.